Okay. My apologies. I made a false move with my foot, and I got a cramp in my foot, and it really, really freaking hurts. I'm okay now, though. So if you heard me, like, I was kind of I was pacing in my office. I was, like, trying to get it to stop. Yeah. Okay.
What do you need? Don't worry
That
about
really
me.
doesn't really help me, but whatever. So what do we have here? A discount store, no. A tavern, no. Shop of Silence won't help. Thieves Guild. Maybe. I could check out the elf song maybe later. Let's try the Thieves Guild. If this part of the city doesn't help, then we'll go to the next part. Freaking hell, man. Are you serious?
I've got this. You want it? You got it.
Wait. Where's the leader of the guild?
I am the law.
He's not here. Seriously, these guards, man, they're really
I've got
annoying.
this. I've got this.
Wait, I must speak with you. It is of utmost importance. Will you listen? What do you want? Good then, I'm Delia. Represent those who ARP. I've been seeking you out of many weeks now. Just recently I discovered that you had left the city some time ago. Things have changed since you were gone. I can tell you everything you need to know. We've already found out through other sources. Oh, I'm bugged out. It happens sometimes. Well, Deltir, you're late a little bit. I'm not gonna lie.
You must gather your party before venturing forth. You must gather your
Okay, the
party
guard is
before
gone.
venturing forth. You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Bro, where's the thief guilds, dude? Seriously, man. It's part of the story. I want to say much more because
You want it?
I don't want to
You
spoil it
got
for you. But yeah, it's part of the story. That's why like I'm running around the city. But also, if your rep would be low enough, they would attack you anyway, and you would have to do it like I'm doing, just run around. Let's try
You
another
want
section
it?
of the city.
You got it.
Let's keep visiting sections. Maybe someone will like cross our paths or something. Let's go here. No, here.
Don't worry about me.
Oh, that's right. This place is super small. The Merchant Leagues.
I am the
Oh, for Christ's sake, dude. Mistakes were made.
I've got this.
Stand away, citizen.
I've got this.
The cabin boy, the cabin boy.
Nope.
You want
They
it?
can't
Got
help
it.
us. Nothing here at all.
I've got this.
What about this section?
Don't worry about me.
Blade and Stars. Okay, let's keep everybody here. Hopefully the guards don't patrol all that much, and I'll go with myself because I can run so quick.
So eyes and daggers drawn with him.
Hey there, you look a bit hard-pressed for a place to rest. Care to chat a spell before slinking off into the night? I think I saw you about the Thieves Guild before. I cannot remember your name, but any friend is a good friend if you're running out of them. What say you? Thanks, but why would you be running out of friends? Baldur's Gate is nearly a jail itself in these times, but that doesn't stop the guard from locking you away for the slightest reason. The entire city is on edge, and every member of the Flaming Fist is out for blood. I can't say that I blame them. I would be right upset if I was in their shoes. Scarred, or second in command, was killed recently. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, it's the same as we've... Okay, it's more of the same info. So essentially, no matter where you go, in whatever district you end up going to, people will all tell you the same thing. Just in case you decide to enter the city through any of these locations. Dude, I run so quick.
Give it to me straight. I've got this. Don't worry about
Wait, I've
me.
never visited this section. I thought I did.
A pleasure.
Well, I mean, now's not the time.
Acceptable person such as yourself.
How is it that you know my name? There's still some stuff to do in the Iron Throne place. Is what she's saying. Which makes no sense because we've been. Like, many times.
I've got
Oh,
this.
are these the people?
Hi, friend.
Happy I am.
No.
I am.
I thought I cleared everything in this
Gather your
place.
party before venturing forth.
Weird.
I've got this. You want it? You
No, it's not a mod. It's you just have to click on this in the corner here. But I do have mods installed. You can do exclamation point BG mods in chat. That will give you the list. Well, it'll give you a link to the page where they're listed. But yeah, if you click on the thing here to the right, it allows you to highlight everything. So doors have like a different colors when you do that. Chests, anything that can be looted essentially. Oh, who are you? Oh, wonderful. I recognize you from the description given. You're the one accused of murdering our leaders, are you not? I suppose you're here to exact revenge or some such. Well, we're already defeated. Okay, I guess I had to talk to him. I hope that was the last guy to talk to. It might have been. I didn't read it because he says the exact same thing as everybody else. Oh no, that's somebody else again. Okay.
Unclean.
What do you need? I've got this.
Send your gun a moment to them to know what is going on. I've been sent from Sembia to determine why the branch of the Iron Throne is floundered, and I've found no one who will stand still more than a second. What in the blaze is going on there? Why not ask Sarivok? He seems to be the one in control now. Sarevok, that upstart, that the rumors I've heard are true. Our regional leaders here are dead, and Sarevok has assumed their roles. Such arrogance. No doubt they had a hand in their demise, I'll wager. That would explain why we've not been getting reports on progress here on the coast. But what could he be up to? I shall have to report these findings to my superiors at once. What is your name and rank here? I'm actually accused of killing the Iron Throne leaders. Are you now? From what I've heard, Sarevok may have had a far more active role in that killing than any outsiders. So what have you come here to do? Destroy all of us to restore your name? It would seem that we now have a mutual enemy of sorts. I think my superiors would not be ungrateful if you were to remove Sarevok from this organization. I would almost call this outpost of the Iron Throne a complete loss. Though with Sarevok gone, perhaps it could be built anew. Perhaps, though I doubt people would trust you. People trust whom they wish to trust, whether there is reason or not. I would imagine that is why Sarevok has flourished. Plays on people's fears masterfully. If he were not so destructive, he would have been a great asset. What is he up to? No matter, I will report all of this and we'll wash our hands of the whole problem. Okay, that's somebody else that we didn't talk to the first time. Is there anybody else to talk to? Somebody that we missed? You didn't know that? For real? Yeah, it's pretty useful. It really helps. Okay, there's nobody here.
Don't worry about me.
Who's screaming? Somebody's screaming, but there's literally nobody left. Hello, Shino. If you're reading this, I mean, it means I've met an untimely death. Whoa, I would tell you not to grieve for me, but I feel much better thinking that you would. There are things I must tell you in this letter that I might have told you before. However, if my death came too soon, then it would have never been given the chance. First off, I'm not your biological father. Okay, that's heavy in spoiler territory, guys, so if you want to look away, now's the time. Until I'm done reading this. For that distinction lies with an entity known as Baal. The Baal I speak of is the one you know of as a divinity. In the crisis known as the Time of Troubles, when the gods walked Faerun, Baal was also forced into a mortal shell. He was somehow forewarned of the death that awaited him during this time. For reason unknown to me, he sought out women of every race and forced himself upon them. Your mother was one of those women, and as you know, she died in childbirth. I had been her friend and on occasion lover. Okay. I felt obligated to raise you as my own. I've always thought of you as my child, and I hope you still think of me as your father, your special child. The blood of the gods run through your veins. If you make use of our extensive library, you will find that our founder, Alondo, has many prophecies concerning the coming of the spawn of Baal. There are many who will want to use you for their own purposes. One, a man who calls himself Sarevok, is the worst danger. He has studied here at Candlekeep and thus know a great deal about your history and who you are. Okay. Does that help any?
Tell me. Don't worry about
Not
me.
really, no. Oh! I didn't go all the way up. I didn't know there was another staircase. What? Oh, it goes all the way up here. Oh. Well, that's... I honestly thought, like, oh, I found what to do. Nope.
You want it? You got it.
Like, great. That was useless. No.
I've got this.
No. Go down.
You want it? You got it. You want it? You got it.
Okay, well, I'm done looking around for no reason. Let's see. Awesome. Oh. So they were on the people we killed in... Oh. Oh.
Don't worry about me.
Well, that's a bummer.
Don't worry about me.
We already killed the people, and I apparently forgot to loot something on them.
You must gather your party before
They apparently had
forth.
stuff to loot. No, wait, what?
Don't worry about me.
No, get back in there.
Tis something most
You want it? You've
unnatural
got it.
here, and I want no part of it.
I think it's here.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
I'm not sure, though.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Nope.
You want it? You got it. You want it? You got it.
Please, no fight. I really don't want to fight. So far, so good. A thing that I dislike about this game, I've mentioned before in previous streams, but it's the fact that, like, even though I passed through here a second ago, sometimes, like, monsters will just spawn. Like it doesn't matter if you clear an area, monsters can still spawn at any point for no reason at all. That's something that I prefer from
Give it
the
to me straight.
newer titles in that style, which is typically
Don't
when you
worry
clear an
about
area,
Your
it's
party
cleared.
before venturing forth.
Don't worry about me.
Okay. That's the cellar. The people we killed are there.
Do you want to take a look at me, Diddy?
And those are the invitations, I guess. When the party commences on the night of my coronation, you will join up with my doppelganger assassins at the sewer entrance to the palace. You are to insinuate yourself into the crowd in the ballroom. When I finish my speech, you will strike. If you aren't there, my doppelgangers will proceed without you, and your payment will be for forfeit. Make sure to keep a leash on your little bitch of a wife. An invitation to the party is included with this note. Okay, we got it.
What do you need? Don't worry about me.
That was what we needed.
Don't worry about me.
You cannot return to Kennel Keep until way late in the game, and at that point, you won't want that katana, because
Tell me.
you will have like way better magical items. So I'd say
Don't worry about me.
get it now if you can.
I've got this.
Like when I say much later in the game, I mean like I just came back from Kennel Keep. I was unable to get back from there before. And I was already decked out with like my flaming sword and all that stuff. So yeah, you won't get there until much later.
I serve the flaming fist.
Here are the invitations. Could you let us in now? We're in a hurry. Don't be so impatient. Let's take a look at these invitations. Yes, they do look authentic. Alright, then you can enter. Hey, Pyro, what's up, brother? How you doing, man?
You must gather your party before venturing.
So what do you guys think?
I serve the flaming
Should we
fist.
go for Divinity the Original Sin 1? Or should I go for Pathfinder Kingmaker as the next thing that we play? Oh, you did, Pyro. That's awesome, man. I'm glad that you did. Here are the invitations. Yep, thank you.
Don't worry about me.
Oh, dude, Saravak is right there. Oh, man, hold on. I want to enter the room, but like from this side, because...
Give it. Don't worry about me. What do you? Don't worry about me. Tell me. I've got this.
Oh.
Yep, I'm gone.
Give it to me straight.
I'm way past it already and made like 12K. Not sure what to buy. Any tips? What chapter are you in? Because the things that I needed to buy most often were ammo for the people in my party that needed ammo, health pots at the very beginning of the game because I didn't really have a healer, and I would spend money on, identification of magical items that I would find. If you're in chapter 2, I'd say if you really want to like a solid head start, in chapter 2 I went from level 2 I think all the way up to like level 5 I think, and all I did was I explored the entire world map. So like all these locations I went to before continuing the story. So when I did continue the story, I was decked out. I was like in a much, much better shape. I had like pretty cool items and all that stuff. I want to say, no, more than that. I was more than level 5. I was level 7 when I finished exploring the map.
What do you need? Tell me.
Peter, it shall be.
Give it to me straight. Don't worry about
So when I finally finished chapter 2 and started chapter 3, I was level 7. So you're in chapter 3 already, yeah. So yeah, man, like honestly, what I would do is I would just keep my money for now. And I was using my money to buy better armor if I could find any. And other than that, just explore the map. Just anytime you go to a new area, like a new zone, try exiting that zone from every cardinal point. That will open. That will show you if there's another. Like if there's another map, for example, like when I was like here, for example, if I went when I was here, if I went down, this zone appeared. If I went up, that one appeared. If I went like to the left, like. That's what I mean. Like every time you're in the zone, if you try to exiting from every cardinal direction, it'll open up new areas for you to explore with new side quests, new loot, new monsters, new all that stuff.
What do you need?
Okay,
I've
so
got
Saravak is like right in here, man. Well, that's a lot of people.
Tell me. I've got this.
Now that all of our guests have arrived, we can begin with the ceremony that you all have been waiting.
As all of you know, this is a special occasion for the city of Baldur's Gate.
It is time for a new person to join the ranks of the Grand Dukes. I do not wish to downplay the tragedy that we suffered with the loss of Entar Silvershield, but this is not the time for us to show grief.
The votes have been tallied from those submitted by the landowners. The result was nearly unanimous.
What of Duke Elton? Has his condition improved at all? If he dies, who will replace him? What about the rumors of Arm mobilizing for war? Why aren't we preparing for war? With our iron shortage, how are we to defend ourselves? Who will give us the iron we need? What of the Centarum? I've heard that they may be somehow involved. I believe that Elton was poisoned by members of the Shadow Thieves. They're obviously trying to kill our leaders.
All of your questions will be answered in due time. You need not worry.
Entar was killed by Shadow Thieves, agents of Arm.
If it isn't obvious to the rest of you, it's obvious to me. Wants a war.
The evidence we have about Entar's murder does resemble the work of the Shadow Thieves, but
Resembles? That's ridiculous. The signature left behind on the body was the mark of the Shadow Thieves. Are you blind and stupid, woman?
Wow.
if I may continue, the signature left behind was very blatant and could have been put there to